Tonight. Alright. My name is Dres, the Beatnik. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. By way of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I do stuff and I do things. Some of the stuff I do you might like. Some of the shit I do you might not like. You don't like it? I don't care. In the beginning, hip-hop was in its embryo form. Beats were born just as lyrics were born, and thus the beatbox was born. And the beatbox began to sound a little something like this.
My name is Dres the Beatnik, human beatboxer, MC, lecturer, all-around good guy, concert host, father. I'm from Philly, but I live in Atlanta, Georgia. My neighborhood in Philly, up in West Oak Lane, just you know, a lot of MCs, a lot of rhyme ciphers. You know, actually could keep a beat the most consistent out of all my crew.
Yeah.
And that pretty much just turned into something and then into something else. And then I had an off chance meeting with Rahzel, and you know, I cite him as my mentor. He actually gave me a number of pointers and tips on how to build polyrythms and breath control and things like that. And then one thing just led to another, and it's a lot of practice.
Word.
And that pretty much was that. Like, you know.
No doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness the sounds of Dres the Beatnik.
Yeah, man. You said Rahzel's your inspiration. Like, who else inspired you? You know.
Well, as far as beatboxers are concerned, Rahzel's definitely an inspiration. Michael Winslow is an inspiration.
No doubt.
Bobby McFerrin, the Human Jock Box.
Yep.
Buff Love from Fat Boys. You know, rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know, Dougie Fresh, Kenny Muhammad, Kid Lucky. I mean, I could cite, like, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, cats that inspire me to do what I do, and I know that I wouldn't be able to be here in front of your camera if it wasn't for, you know, those people that paved the way.
So how did it feel to get that call from Questlove to go and you know, get on that Roots Jam event?
Actually, that felt pretty good. You know, like I've grown up, you know, around Tariq and Kamal and Amir. You know, like I've grown up around those cats. And when we got to the jam session, like, quite honestly, we had no tickets. We had no way of getting in. We had nothing.
Oh, word.
And you know, I had to put my Jedi training to use, per se. And we went from out in the street to in the building, in the VIP, and on stage.
Wow.
I think just, you know, I mean, just for what it's worth, just doing right by people actually made that opportunity happen.
Yeah.
You know, because, yeah. I mean, you know, we got ourselves in the door. Everything else that happened after we got ourselves in the door happened actually as a result of just knowing and doing good by people.
Think about beatbox now, because it seems like it's such a lost art now in hip hop.
Well,
you know,
I don't think it'll ever be a lost art. I think that right now, you know, I mean, it's no different than marijuana in the United States. You know, until they find a way to make money off it, it'll always be something that's outlawed or, you know, not taken as seriously.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and that's pretty much where it is right now. Like, you know, as far as hip hop is concerned, like, I mean, it's not, like I said, the art form hasn't gone anywhere. Hip hop just hasn't found a way to make serious money off it.
Yeah.
You know, other genres of music have embraced the art form. Like, you have, you know, beatboxers that kill it, you know, and drum and bass, electro, all sorts of other styles. But, you know, with regards to hip hop, hell, even glee clubs are beatboxing now. I mean, you know, like it's crazy like that, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, the art form, like I said, isn't going anywhere. It's just hip hop is in general is kind of lost its way.
This one small favor, man. I need everybody from the front to the back, left to right, clap your hands with me, man. Just one time.
Is called The Grand Conductor. You can get it exclusively on my blog. It's thebeatnikchronicles.blogspot.com.
Word.
And, you know, also I'll even make the same concession to the good people at thecouchsessions.com.
No doubt.
You know, and so that album is out. It's a free album. It's more a recap of what I've been doing for those that have never witnessed my journey as a musician.
Yeah.
To give a good insight as to what I've been doing. I have a radio show, an online radio show called Smart is the New Cool Radio. It's a video / radio podcast.
Yeah.
I also have a residency at the MJQ Concourse in Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice.
For an event called the Friday Night Fix. Got an event, and I'm also a host of called The Main Ingredient, as well as the world famous Mic Club. You can check out clips of the world famous Mic Club on Beef 1, 2, and 3, as well as the Artist 16 Bars and the MC While We Do It. There's a painting of me that hangs on the barbershop set of Tyler Perry's House of Pain.
Oh, word.
If you look really, you know, really carefully, you can actually see it. This guy is actually the only painting you can see in the barbershop. There's a picture of me, you know, my screw face, John.
Yeah.
What else? Traveling back and forth between, you know, the States and China.
Oh, wow.
I'm a cultural liaison of hip-hop culture to the People's Republic. And just trying to get back and forth, you know, just trying to get back to New York as quickly as possible.
No doubt.
You know, everything else you can check out at dresbeatnik.ning.com, or if you're on Twitter, much like you are, at Dres the Beatnik, DRES THABEATNIK.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
The liminal energy of Dres is that of inspiration. Inspiring whack cats to put the mic down in every situation. I verbally cobra clutch my competition into submission. Consider my squad the interference kid that blocks your transmission. I'm glistening like gems in your brain from every rhyme that I drop. I travel for the love of culture, for knowledge is never gonna stop. Supreme ever, lasting foundations constructed through mics. I don't just beatbox, I bring variety, which is the spice of life. I don't just beatbox, I bring variety, which is the spice of life. I don't just beatbox, I bring variety, which is the spice of life. Who was he? Dres the Beatnik. My name is Dres the Beatnik, and you are in tune to thecouchsessions.com. Get your mind right before you get your brain left.
No doubt.
And you say 215.